मैं डॉक्टर रोहित कुमार वर्मा, सहायक प्राध्यापक गणित, शासकीय महाविद्यालय पाटन। आज हम एमएससी गणित के चौथे सेमेस्टर के पेपर नंबर 1 फंक्शनल एनालिसिस के इकाई यूनिट नंबर 1 पर लेक्चर देंगे। टॉपिक का नाम है क्लोज्ड ग्राफ थ्योरम। क्लोज्ड ग्राफ थ्योरम ये एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक है नॉर्म्ड लीनियर स्पेस में। तो चलिए इसको शुरू करते हैं। क्लोज्ड ग्राफ थ्योरम। वी हैव डिस्कस्ड यूनिफॉर्म बाउंडेडनेस थ्योरम एंड ओपन मैपिंग थ्योरम इन दिस यूनिट 1. Now we discuss third most important theorem on normed linear space, namely closed graph theorem. This theorem gives the sufficient condition under which a closed linear operator on a Banach space is bounded. Example: we know that not all linear operators are bounded. For instance, the differentiation operator is unbounded though it is linear. For example, let X be a normed space of all polynomials on the interval j equal to closed interval 0 1 with norm given by norm x is equal to max t belongs to j mod x t. A differentiation operator say t is defined on x by t image of x t is equal to x dash t is equal to d dt x t. This operator is linear because t of axt plus byt is equal to d by dt bracket axt plus byt is equal to a d by dt xt plus b d by dt yt is equal to a t image of xt plus b t image of yt. Suppose equation 1. For all a b which are real or complex numbers, scalar element of the field. T is unbounded because if xn t is equal to t power n is a natural number, then norm x is equal to max t belongs to j mod xn t is equal to max t belongs to j mod of tn, putting the value of xn is equal to 1 where t belongs to 0 1 and t image of xn t is equal to d by dt of xn t is equal to d by dt, putting the value t power n, this is equal to n t power n minus 1. Hence, norm of t xn is equal to n and norm of t xn divided by norm of xn is equal to n. Say equation B. Since n is natural number is arbitrary, this shows that there is no fixed number c such that norm of txn divided by norm xn less than equal c or norm txn less than equal c norm xn does not satisfy, so that t is not bounded. However, it is linear as we have seen previously. Now we come to the main theorem. Before we give our main theorem, we define closed linear operator below. Definition: closed linear operator. Let x and y be normed spaces and t is a mapping from domain t to set y. Is a linear operator with domain dt subset x, then t is called closed linear operator if its graph defined by gt is equal to bracket pair xy such that x belong to domain t and y is equal to tx. Say equation C is called in the normed space x cross y. Here we see that it is domain t and this is normed space x, this is normed space y, dt mapping dt from x to dt to y, and suppose x is a point in dt, then its image is y is equal to tx. The two algebraic operators, namely plus and the dot, are defined in x cross y below. x1 y1 pair plus x2 y2 pair is equal to pair x1 plus x2 y1 plus y2, and a is a scalar. A pair xy is equal to pair ax ay for all a, where a is scalar in the field of x cross y. Equation number D. And the norm is defined on x cross y by norm of pair xy is equal to norm x plus norm y. Equation number E. Under what conditions will a closed linear operator will be bounded? This answer is given by the following theorem called closed graph theorem. Now we state the closed graph theorem. Let x and y be Banach spaces and T is a mapping from domain T to the set Y is closed linear operator where domain T is a subset of X. Then if dt is closed in X, the operator T is bounded. Proof. We prove this theorem in 3 steps. First, the product space X cross Y is complete. Second, the mapping P maps GT to dt is bounded and bijective. And third step, T is bounded. Now we prove step 1. The norm of X cross Y is defined by equation E above. We will now show that X cross Y is complete normed linear space. For let Zn be a Cauchy sequence where Zn equal to pair x and yn. Then for every positive epsilon there exists n belongs to the natural number such that norm of Zn minus Zn equal to norm of x and yn minus xm ym is equal to norm of pair xn minus xm yn minus ym by equation D. This is equal to norm of xn minus xm plus norm of yn minus ym by condition E here. Condition E. This is strictly less than epsilon where mn are greater than n. Hence sequence x and yn are Cauchy in x and y respectively. Also since x and y are Banach spaces, these are complete, so that xn converges x, yn converges y. Therefore, Zn is equal to pair xn, yn converges to pair xy, this is equal to z, or Zn converges z. The Cauchy sequence Zn in x cross y is convergent. Hence, x cross y is a complete normed linear space. Step number 3. By definition of graph GT is closed in x cross y because T is closed linear operator. Also, dt is closed in x. Hence, graph GT and domain dt are both complete. Both are complete by using complete subspace theorem, which states that a subspace M, here gt and dt, of a complete metric space X, here x cross y and x respectively, is itself complete if and only if the set M is closed in X. Now we define mapping P from graph T to domain dt by pair x tx maps X. P is linear, P is bounded because norm of P pair x tx is equal to norm x less than equal norm x. Norm x is from definition of P. Norm x less than equal norm x plus norm tx, where non-negativity of the norm tx from metric property. This is equal to norm of x tx from equation number E. P is bijective because the inverse mapping is P inverse maps domain T to graph T is defined by x maps pair x comma tx. Using bounded inverse theorem, we conclude that P inverse is bounded. Say norm x tx less than equal B norm x for all x belongs to domain T and for some B. It is equation number 1. Now we come to equation step 3. The mapping t from domain T to Y is bounded because norm of Tx less than equal norm Tx plus norm X from non-negativity of norm X metric property. This is equal to norm of pair X Tx from equation number E above. This is less than or equal to B into norm X, where B is scalar. For all X belongs to domain T. It is equation number 2. And B into norm X, here P inverse was bounded from equation number 1 above. Thus T is bounded. Now unifying step 1, 2 and 3 above, we conclude that the closedness of dt in X yields the boundedness of T. This completes the proof of the class a closed graph theorem. Thank you.